Shanti, we've heard a lot about vulnerable populations, particularly the elderly, and how they might be more affected by this pandemic. What can long-term care facilities do to decrease the impact of future claims?
Well, it's hard to believe in this time when we have PSWs and cooks and cleaners and nurses and doctors staffing long-term care facilities, as well as administrators, working so hard and in these scary times that it's hard to conceive there'll be lawsuits. But the fact is, and I've been defending long-term care facilities for many years now, that there will be suits. So I think to answer your question, what can we do, knowing what we know, thinking of the future to help prevent claims? I like to think in these times of crisis, we need to go back to basics. The first thing is transparency. Keep the loved ones, keep the family members informed, keep communications open. You always have to respect people's privacy, but you want to be as transparent as possible. Seeing is believing is my second tip. Obviously, most family members are locked out from seeing their elderly folks and grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents. So if you can use the readily available technology, Skype, Facebook, it's really easy. Get people set up so that they can maintain some kind of contact and that loved ones can see that despite these unusual circumstances, the people in these facilities are being loved and cared for. The third big tip is to listen to the regulator. Everybody has their protocols in place. There's new information coming out every day and new protocols are being made as we cope and deal with this. And it's really important to follow those things. But when it comes to a lawsuit, following them isn't enough. You have to record that you're following them. And I hate to say it because I know that these people are working like tremendously harder than ever before, and charting's not their priority, but from a legal perspective, it's critical that they're not just following these protocols, wiping things down extra times, taking all the extra precautions, but they're actually recording that they're doing them. So if you can make some simple charts where people can just check off once an hour or whatever, they're doing something, that really helps me as a lawyer defending you 4 years from now when we're sitting at discoveries or in a courtroom. And the last thing is, if you have access to some kind of virtual support system for these people, it's a great idea because obviously people get upset. They've left their parents or grandparents in a very vulnerable position right now, and they have no access to them physically. So if you can get members of your community to contact and support each other and share those feelings, I think that's a great idea.
Thank you.